They say Christopher Columbus discovered America, but how can you discover land with people already on it, right? So, Christopher Columbus, he was on his boat. Remember, Italians are inbred Africans, and everybody in the Balkans is inbred Africans. And the only people that's Native American is Asians and Vikings, right? So Native Americans walked to Europe to stop them from kidnapping virgins and a whole bunch of stuff. But really, they was kidnapping virgins, and they came from America. So once you kidnap a virgin from America, Native Americans got to walk to fight. So they say that you got to be able to beat Vikings in battle, and you got to be able to beat Africans in battle. I mean, you're not really allowed past the border of where you belong. Like wherever country you come from, once you get to America, you're not allowed past a certain point, or we gotta fight. So I mean that we'll give you a wife if we like your DNA, and we'll give you a woman to make children with, and then that children to be raised as a Native American, but you can't come past your border, right? So Christopher Columbus came to America, and then he circled around in his boat. He circled around Puerto Rico. He circled around Central America. He circled around North America. I mean, he had to see where every country was coming from, because Native Americans will let you come to the country, but you can't come past your border. You get to make a baby, but you can't come past your border. So, I mean, Christopher Columbus got to see that. He see that every country get to come to America and they can't come past their border. I mean, all he got to do is, it's like a military, whatever it is, whatever a military tactic, the borders, whatever. But either way, like, if you can't come past your border, that means he saw Africans coming to America. He saw people from the Balkans coming to America. He's found out how people from Puerto Rico got to America. He found out how people from the Caribbean came to America. He got to find out, somebody had to find out how Mexicans and all these other people, Brazil, came to North America, right? And then you forget it's Canada. Canada got snow. So that means Canada is actually crazy. I mean, like, you got North Americans in the snow, and you got Canadians in the snow, and you got Europeans in the snow. And I mean, you can't beat somebody that's born in the snow if you born in the snow and you inbred. I mean, you got colored people born in the snow. So like, all these people that come to America, Native Americans called you weak men, because Native Americans not having sex with children in the snow. Native Americans not inbreeding in the snow. Native Americans not having sex with animals in the snow. Or it don't matter if it's snow or sunshine. They got 3 wives. Ain't nobody having sex with animals or children. So that's why y'all weak men. So either way, Christopher Columbus come to America, and then he see how Africans get to America. And then all you got to do is make sure that Africans can't come to America no more, and then you change their history. So, and then you let Africans in because they don't belong in here, and then you make them think that they Native American or they original people, and then you force the Native Americans to think that the Africans is the original people, and they not. So in your world, Africans walk to Europe, and then they inbred in Africa. I mean, in Italy, they inbred in the Balkans, and the Africans got sickle cell from inbreeding all the way in Europe. But Native Americans don't got sickle cell from inbreeding. Africans do. So, yeah, man, that's all Christopher Columbus did. He found out where everybody was coming from, and then he made sure that they couldn't come no more. And then once he let them come back in, Europeans let them come back in America, they just changed the history and said Africans is the original people and Native Americans is African. Copper skinned people are African. So it still don't make sense. But you got reservation Native Americans. They don't like us because they inbred white. And then you got Africans. They don't really like us because they think that they are original people. And then you got copper colored Africans, and they think that they are African. And really, your DNA changed and you don't look like us no more. I mean, y'all made so many children in Africa that you don't have our brain, you don't have our intellect, you don't have our visual effects or nothing.